Hey everybody, Dallas, how are you today? We've got another
Wow,
beautiful we've got another beautiful warm day ahead of us and I hope everybody's doing okay. Today we have an amazing restaurateur, chef, owner of Suze Restaurant. It is a neighborhood bistro in the Midway Hollow pocket of Dallas. And we just want to check in with Gilbert today to see really what's going on in the restaurant industry and how it's changed and how we can support our local restaurateurs. Gilbert, I like
hola,
that.
hola,
How are
hola.
you?
I'm great. I'm great. I have a purpose every day for sure.
Well, that's, I mean,
So,
that's for
yeah,
sure. What were you
I
going
know.
to say? Go ahead.
So I was listening to your question, and you said how have things changed? Well, we can't give hugs and kisses anymore,
Mm-mm.
especially to our long tenured customers who we miss dearly. But fortunately for us, we are still open, still serving our full dinner menu, our full bar and patio menu, and it's a kind of a brave new world, the Twilight Zone, all kinds of things wrapped up in one, and we are in the process. It's like going back to school. We're learning. We're
Yeah.
learning this segment of our revenue stream possibility by obviously under the orders that we're dealt with right now, providing people with curbside pickup, delivery, free delivery, and things of that nature. So uh, when we come out of this thing, uh, hopefully we have learned how to boost our revenue possibilities through to go orders.
I love that positive outlook because it's got to be. Suze has been in existence for 20 years. I mean, this is a very long established restaurant. It's very popular. And this has got to have really been like a shockaroo because you've got a very exacting way that you do things. You've got a very loyal clientele. Talk to us about how it has shifted your business model. Like, what's the difference now versus the way that it was?
Well, for a lot of the guys that work here, I know they were very very anxious and very nervous
Yeah.
when the order was put in place. But we brought everybody in and told everybody that we were going to remain open and that I would take care of them and their families. And I don't really think we ever considered the alternative, which I know a lot of places decided to go ahead and shut their doors, and you know that's a very hard decision to have to make. But I just couldn't see that as being a possibility for us. I felt like we needed to be open for the neighborhood. Um, Obviously, everybody else in this neighborhood is going through the same thing. I have spoken to so many chefs and chef owners in Dallas, and we have been sharing information constantly and supporting each other and, you know, things of that nature. But for the most part, what's really changed is that what we've noticed is that and not so much here, I always have so many different things available for our customers on a regular basis outside the scope of the menu. And so now, as people ask me what they can get from the restaurant, that has broadened considerably. Uh, People are asking me for all kinds of things. They want pot pie, they want
Ooh.
ribs, they want smoked salmon, they want things that we don't do on the regular, but happy to do it. It's been really great. People are gravitating towards definitely the more comfort type foods.
Mhm.
Um, so what we've done is to set up our cooking line and our receiving line in a much different way, so that we can put out meals a lot quicker during the window of time that people want dinner. And we've modified some of our containers to go so that they'll hold temperature a little bit longer, and that they're well received by our clients. But everybody has just been amazing during the entire process. I mean, the people that come in here are just ridiculously generous and so sweet. I mean, it's hard not to be inspired during this time by them, and also by having a purpose that I get to get up and go to work every day. And I know there's a lot of people that don't get to do that. So I feel very, very, very fortunate, very blessed to be able to do that. And it's been wonderful. Really has.
That's such an important thing. I was just talking to my mom actually this morning about that we all need purpose right now. And it is a gift. And I don't want to say that you almost get to reinvent yourself, but for the time you get to reinvent yourself with new menu options and almost hear from the clientele what they're wanting, which is different. You don't usually ask, you provide. I'm sure you do ask, but now you're getting all these new requests. So it's kind of maybe keeps you on your toes a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, most definitely. And I know that as we're passing along these information, one of the things that I'm so proud of my group for is that we have such an integrated, relationship with our customers. And so, I mean, every day between myself and Tara and Isidro, we are reaching out directly to them, just sending them little notes and, asking them and telling them, hey, if you need anything, please let us know, regardless of whether it's an order or not. If you can't find something, let us know. And it's worked really well. I mean, I am a big believer of the one-on-one for sure. And we have certainly edged up our game a little bit then and some.
Talk to us about this charitable component that you guys have infused into this model right now. I know that that's important to you.
It is important to me. I wasn't very certain in the beginning how many of my staff I was going to be able to keep fully employed. So immediately we set up a GoFundMe page as a charitable component to being open. And fortunately for me, I have kept most of my regular employees engaged and working almost completely full time. For some of the people up front, it was a little bit more difficult, but our great neighbor, HEB Central Market, reached out to me directly and asked me to submit those people's names. And they are desperate for workers because they are the big game in town.
Yeah.
So we have just been really, really fortunate and blessed. And that charitable component will go to some of our employees' greater needs. And in the event that it doesn't, then we are going to find somebody that can use those funds or submit them to a great cause.
That's so amazing. I love that so much. Let's talk about the food. We got to talk about the food. So I know we've talked about how it's inspired some new yummy dishes. Can you tell everybody what some things that might be available or maybe what's on the menu tonight?
Sure. Well, right now, like I said, we're kind of keeping things on a little bit of a comfort level and not too, extravagant or not too overdone. We're kind of withdrawing a little bit from that, as a differentiation from what we would typically do on a nice plate in the restaurant. So, but in any case, like tonight's special is black and red fish etouffee with the sauteed baby Gulf shrimp. We have a Sicilian vegetarian eggplant lasagna. I have two kinds of soups. I have a roasted tomato curry soup, and then I have a vegetable tortilla soup. Last night we introduced a achiote full chicken. It's cooked over carbon mesquite, so it's got that real nice picnicky barbecue taste with all the wonderful components of achiote and orange juice, almost like a mojo that it's marinated in. Also, let's see, what else are we doing tonight? We've done a couple of special salads. One of the ones that I did was an arugula and green onion salad with julienne of cabbage and a lime Goza vinaigrette with toasted sesame. So just things of that nature. I mean, we did a couple of dozen pot pies for one of my special customers, and now I've got people asking me for that for the weekend. So it's great. It's definitely not something we typically do, but people have responded really well to it, and they seem to really like it and want it. And it's definitely something I don't think they're going to cook at home.
No,
not from scratch.
No.
Not from scratch.
No, and not the way you guys do.
No, hopefully, I've got enough of great cooks here that, we were able to do a nice job with it. So I think tomorrow we'll probably do a crispy cod fish and chips deal for Friday. Friday fish.
Yeah.
So something, and so those are some of the things that we've been doing.
I love that. So tell everybody how they can order and talk about like the delivery methods that you are providing or pickup methods that you're providing right now.
Sure. Absolutely. I mean, everybody is welcome to come and pick up from the restaurant. You can start calling your orders in early throughout the day. If nobody's here to answer the phone super early, just leave a message and we'll call you back. We start releasing orders around 4:00 in the afternoon. And you can call us directly. If you need my number, you can call me or text me. Same thing with Tara or Isidro, or hit us up by email, and we'll process those orders, call you back, and then let you know you can come pick it up. We'll run it out curbside. We will deliver free, and we're also on the favored delivery app as well. We are talking to Postmates who want to start taking our product out into the neighborhood. So maybe in the next less than a week's time, we'll probably be on that platform. But in the meantime, you can call there, follow us on Instagram at Suze_Food Fun. We also have our Facebook page. So we'll be putting up pictures of specials and all the information that you need. If you decide to come to the restaurant, we have gloves out front, so you don't have to, grab the door. I've got a couple of UVC HEPA filtration systems in the restaurant, and we're taking all the highest level of measure to make sure that we're doing everything we need to do to keep everybody safe along with ourselves.
Will you give everybody the phone number so that they can have that and potentially call you for orders?
Absolutely. You can call us at Suze at 214-350-6135, and we will call you back. Or you can email me at suserestaurant@gmail.com. You can definitely do that. And if you need my number, email me there and I'll send it to you. And you can text me if you need it.
And Suze is SUZE, just to make it easy for everybody.
Absolutely. SUZE restaurant. So SUZE RESTAURANT at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Gilbert, you are the best. His food is the best. Order something. It'd be like a great date night. We still need date nights, don't we? I'm thinking I could use a date night in my own house right now. So,
absolutely. We sell wine and beer, so you can come and look through our selections and pick. And of course, I'm wheeling and dealing, so the deals are good.
The deals are good. We wish you everything great as always. And thank you for holding down the fort and keeping people employed and doing everything. I know you're working so hard around the clock. It's probably harder than you've ever worked, and you always work hard. So thank you so much for everything that you're doing for Dallas. And, we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Good to talk to you, Carrie.
You too. Bye, Dallas.
Okay, bye.
We'll see you tomorrow.